Okay, boys and girls, let's go ahead and put our name up here. Everyone in 4th grade has a copy of this homework for this week. The date is 12/17/18. This week we are focused on eponyms. An eponym is a word that comes from the name of a person or a place. Okay, so like the example we'll get ready to do here in just a moment is Braille. Braille, we can go ahead and underline, is a system of writing with raised dots for blind people. This is actually named from this is named after the man who invented this writing system. His name was Louis Braille, and so that's why it's an eponym. It's named after him. A sandwich is, let's read that together.
Sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with really good.
Okay. The saxophone is
A musical instrument.
bloomers are
Ornaments that
tweed is
wooden cloth made with 2 or more colors of yarn.
to make sure you understand that's a woolen cloth, not wooden cloth. Wood and cloth are 2 different types of materials. Are you underlining this? A guppy is
A small fish.
a small colorful fish. Titanic means
Huge or great.
that's actually from the Titans from Greek mythology. The Titans were actually the original, in Greek mythology, they were actually the original gods. Nothing could defeat a Titan. Titan was the biggest as it came, but Zeus, actually with the help of his brothers, defeated the Titans. And so because they were these large, godly figures, we use the word Titanic to describe something that's very big. Okay? A limerick is a
25-word poem.
If someone is jovial,
That person was jolly.
is jolly. Okay? And then a Ferris wheel has,
Seeds hanging from a large wheel that turns.
and if you look, the F in Ferris wheel is capitalized, which lets us know that it's probably named after
A person.
a person, first or last name. Okay, so for your homework tonight, it's going to be due tomorrow. Since we have Christmas break coming up, I'm going to bump up the due dates. This is actually going to be due 12/18/18. That's this Tuesday, tomorrow. Okay, for the first part, it says write a vocabulary word for each sentence. Circle vocabulary word. Boys and girls, these are your vocabulary words. If you need to write that above there, vocabulary words, okay? These are the words you should be writing in these boxes. They're going to tell you a little bit about each word. John Montagu, the Earl of Sandwich, ate meat between bread to save time. Don't say it out loud, but you kind of get an idea of which vocabulary word comes from this, and you're going to write that down. Okay, that's going to be 1 through 6. For part B, you're going to draw a line to match each word. Go ahead and mark out the directions that say draw a line to. I don't want you all to do that because it's really hard. If I grade 50 some of these, it's really hard for me to tell where lines are going. I just like for you to write the letter. So you're going to jovial. You're going to read each one of these and figure out which one goes with that word and write the letter beside it. Okay? Any questions about that? No, just the letter. So it's not, but let's say A is the answer to number 1, and again, A is not the answer to number 1, but if A was, I'm just going to put a capital A beside jovial. All right? The next side is going to be due Wednesday. Not a lot of turnaround time. This is going to be 12/19/18, and that's Wednesday. Okay? Make sure that you are using context clues. If you get stuck, there is no rule that says you can't come back over here and look at the meanings for these words to figure out which one goes there. Okay? We also should not be misspelling these words because they're in They're in word banks at the top. Once you use a word, you need to mark through it so you don't use it again. Please do not forget. I've had a lot of people over the last couple of weeks forget Part B. I'm going to take points off if you don't have it filled out. Okay, you need to check it. Which one is jovial? You're going to check either winner or loser. Same thing for 2 through 4. You can go ahead and mark out the writing to learn. I don't want you to do that. Okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know this week. I'm going to get ready to send this video to your parents.